it was an experiment. We didn't know if it would work, but I think it worked. I think the emphasis was on the work, and that is really what we're all here to see. So yeah, it was big, it was loud, it was fun, it was great. President's Award, well, to Michael Johnson. I mean, I've been a fan of his work. Sir Michael Johnson, yeah. Not yet. But, I've been a fan of his work for so long, and he keeps going and going and going. And that's the hard part, Creative excellence it's not easy to do once, but you can do it once. But you do it 25 years, and you're always there, always picking up awards. And then you write about it. And then I called him once on a Sunday, and he said, so it's a Sunday, what are you doing at work? He said, I'm designing a poster. I said, gee. The guy never gives up, he just is a passionate designer, and he's brilliant. He's in fact the youngest president of D&AD ever.
Yeah, he was, that's true. As a professional practitioner, me as an account man, let me answer first. I think it's dispersing and away from the kind of traditional, areas of graphic design and traditional advertising. So there is fantastic work being done, but in unexpected places, not necessarily in design studios, or not necessarily only in design studios in creative departments. So that makes it interesting, and we have to continue to sort of serve that ever-broadening creative audience.
So as a practitioner,
yeah, go on. Now you give them the right answer. Yeah.
I think it's alive and well. I think it's just, but it is. We have to produce more stuff faster in more situations. The demand for creative content is enormous, but there's an appreciation when it's done really, really well. You know that the last day of the festival, which is actually was today, right?
Yeah.
Feels like it was a long time ago, but anyway, it was today. Was all about craft. But you see the biggest crowds, and it has an amazing. The craft of advertising, the craft of design draws the crowds because it's what people really, 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 really care about.
You've got to have the work. It is a very high standard, and the standard is set partly by us, but mostly by the juries. And they feel the kind of weight of history on their shoulders. They don't want to let stuff into the annual that wouldn't have made it in other years. So there is a kind of, a line that goes through the 55-year-old history, and they uphold the standard, and thank God they do.
But I think if you were thinking of entering and you didn't enter, then I would say you need to come to the festival. You need to see all of the work out there, because, it's D&AD is not out of the realms of possibility for everybody. There's a lot of work entered, and sure, the cream rises to the top, and a lot of the work that is even entered would win design awards in other competitions. But come and see, come and see what's entered. Come and see those jury discussion panels. Join in, find out what's going on, find out how to win, because it's not about winning awards, it's about doing great work that is better for the world.